The robot news anchor suddenly crashed. Brett was forced to take over. His parents watched this news show all the time. To avoid being looked down on by them again, he pushed through his nerves and delivered a top-tier broadcast.
Vegetarianism's a slippery slope to cows taking over and eating America's beloved golf courses. I like my meat the way I like my toxic waste.
Ignored by safety inspectors.
And if we really believe in freedom, shouldn't guns be allowed to vote?
I'm Brett Hand, and this is Backhand.
Once the segment aired, views skyrocketed. Brett was hired as a permanent anchor. Under the robot president's guidance, his sharp insights quickly earned him a huge fan base. When his parents learned he'd become a news anchor, they called him themselves, declared his status in the family officially upgraded, but demanded that he endorse his brother Jago's run for Congress. As long as his family liked him, he was willing to do anything. But then Rand urged Brett to run for Senate, meaning he'd be competing directly with Jago. He was caught in a painful dilemma. His family called to scold him, accusing him of sabotaging Jago's political future.
I swear it wasn't my idea.
Drop out or we'll disown you.
Reagan sympathized with him and suggested teaming up to sabotage the campaign. The robot drafted a plan for him to tank his own reputation, but he accidentally pushed sex work legalization forward, took down a drug lord, and ended up gaining even more votes. To escape the race, Reagan told him to fake his death. The Hand family quickly held a press conference and confirmed his death. His supporters believed the Hand family had murdered Brett. They crowdfunded a guillotine and planned to execute the family that night in revenge. Brett had to protect his family. Reagan warned them through a drone.
Condolences, Hand family. Lock doors. Call police.
The supporters arrived quickly, blew up Reagan's drone, and the two sides faced off. Brett stepped out and told them to stop. His father urged him to help Jago win the election, while his supporters pressured him to stay in the race. Brett was so used to pleasing everyone that he couldn't bring himself to refuse, so he used his puppet to say what he truly felt.
You people just wanted your own ideas shouted back at you, and they're all terrible. Call your moms and delete Facebook.
And you only started caring about Brett when you thought he was useful.
Well, little Brett says, get stuffed. Brett is done trying to please everybody.
When his supporters learned he played with puppets, they were disappointed and dropped their support immediately. A fan suddenly fired at his family. Brett jumped in front of the bullet, and from that moment on, he became his parents' favorite child.